Hey guys, Travis, Top 10 Enterprises. You can find me on Facebook. I've got a Facebook page there for my business where I do some gardening for folks, landscape redesigns in their front yards, backyards, hands-on gardening, estate gardening. You can take a look at my yard and a lot of my work on Facebook under Top 10 Enterprises. You could also look me up here on YouTube and watch my videos. I try to post one every month, just kind of updating what I have for sale plant-wise in the gardens. So today I just kind of wanted to talk that stuff, and while I walk around, I've been getting questions on and on and on. Do you cover your plants in the winter? I've got more than I can cover. Maybe one day I'll get a little more into protecting them. But in the meantime, I lose some plants. Some of these, for example, elephant ears you see here are bulb type plants, and I fully expect them to recover. And if not, these are types of plants. These and some of these others, like red sisters, always take a beating in the winter. These are hideous right now. But I propagate these from the ones in my yard. So if one of the three dies, I know where to get more. So I expect all these to have a full recovery by midsummer, early spring, when they start to grow again. I'll know they're alive. I can kind of weed through some of my plant selections. On Marketplace, I have almost all of these plants listed. The ones that I have big abundance of, like these snake plants, you'll find them on Facebook Marketplace, guys. And then once you find one of my listings, usually you can go through and click seller details and see all of my listings that way. I do work, but I'm off Sundays and Tuesdays to meet people, to give them plants or show them what I have available. You can see some of the purple sisters. Purple hearts took a hit with the winter, but plenty, easy to propagate. They'll be back. But what I was saying is, most days that I'm working, I can meet you before or after work. So 7:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, you can come by, look through the garden, or like after 5. Some days I am home a little earlier. And then on my days off, Sunday and Tuesday, is where I use those days to do my business. I do work a full-time job. And then on my Sundays and Tuesdays is when I do my landscaping for folks. And if I don't have a job to landscape, you'll find me out here playing around with stuff in the garden, my yard. I've shown it in some of my previous videos. I did my top 10 plants from my yard, showing the ones that I can propagate from my yard and make more of. This is a Leorope, a border grass. I know they don't look great right now, but I've got some already potted up over there in the garden. And these big bunches are actually able to be just picked up off the ground right now. I moved them around just recently. So I know if I pick these up, that's a living plant. It's been there like that, just sitting on dirt, all of these, for about a year now. I haven't had the time to dig them up. Plus, I already had, 30 or so Leorope plants over there. Sold all those recently, so I did start going through and making more of the grass plants that come in bulk. People want them dug up, and I can propagate or split them up sometimes. But you can see I have some of those border grasses in pots here, just recently potted up. More there. I could zoom out for you. I know I'm showing you a lot. I did want to kind of just show you how I do it all. I've got a lady that gives me horse compost by the bulk. She'll give it to anybody. I can connect you. But that compost, she wants you to pick up big, large amounts of it. And I do. I'll pick up a truckload. I've got buckets bigger than this one. Probably 10 of them back here. I just store them back in the woods. I take 10 or however many I have to her and swap them out for full ones. This fig tree I'll be using to cut some pieces off soon. You can see it's got some green on it. I'm afraid this winter might get to a little bit more, but soon it's going to sprout here in the spring. And I want to take some bigger chunks off of it this time, because trying to take a small piece and root that has been proven pretty difficult. You know, I'll get half of my propagation will take. So I'm going to try some bigger chunks, some of these taller ones, just so I can keep this height of the thing manageable. I got a lot of stuff that don't look pretty right now with the winter. Ligustrums, for example, some of these were just dug up, so I expect them to brown until spring, until they get some good roots going, and then those will recover. I fully expect those to recover. The sagos here are looking nice. There's a couple of them down there, smaller ones that I split off the big one. I'm hoping those will root and take. Doing some real small starters of these queen palms, because quickly, within a year or two, they'll be this size, and then longer, they'll be even taller, and then taller than that. And queen palms, they get tall, guys. You don't have to believe me, just look them up. Queen palms. If you wanted a couple little small starter ones, though, I've got those for now. Lots of these little trees. I've got winged elms, kind of hard to show you what they look like now with no leaves on them. And then a few of these, I think 3 left of the shumered oaks. Look those up, guys. Typically about 20 bucks for those. My ginger, and I have a few turmeric, are all dormant right now. My figs, I'm hoping some will come through. Some I think I've already lost. Bananas, they never look good this time of year. You might have seen them over on my fence over there. Those will shoot up new growth here soon. I'm not worried about that whatsoever. Somebody was looking at my sedum recently. It's done really fine down here in the cold even. Just being in a protected space like this, like on a front porch. Some of my smaller plants aren't loving life. Some of my hanging pots, we'll have to repot. We'll get some new stuff from the front garden, put them in these pots. Nice little calla lily popping up in that one. These are my painted black geckos that a lot of people love. And these are bulbs. These are going to come back just fine. Much larger leaves than what you're seeing right now. You'll see them in all my other ads and some of my photos of the front. Anyway, guys, I just want to talk about the garden a little bit. This is my January 2026 update for Top 10 Enterprises. Just kind of showing you around my garden. Let me know if you need anything.